Good morning to day 12, and I apologise if you can hear a lot of banging going on. We actually have some roofers in fixing some of the tiles on our roof because they are on the verge of falling down. It's also my mum's birthday today.
It's your mum's birthday? Happy birthday to your mum.
But you can probably guess, I didn't wake up on time. I technically did wake up on time. I woke up about 20 past 8:30. I did actually get up relatively on time, but I've spent the morning getting ready for work and listening to lots of banging. So unfortunately I've not had time to squeeze in my exercise like I'd hoped. However, I have plenty of time free tonight. I've got a really quiet day at work. I'm hoping to be home earlier than usual. I'm hoping to be home around 3 o'clock. So long as all that goes to plan, I should hopefully be able to do my exercises straight after work and then get a shower and then jump straight into my pyjamas. Saying that, we're going Costco first, aren't we?
Up to you. You can go tomorrow morning. Cool.
We've been putting it off for 2 weeks. We can't put it off much longer.
It's all the same. Tomorrow, this morning, or when you get home. Depends on these guys.
Well, I can't go tomorrow morning because I've got park run and then I'm taking Blade to Pokemon Club.
Yeah, we'll have to go tonight. But it does depend on also these guys when they finish.
I can't imagine they'll take all day. But yes, so busy couple of days, but I am hoping to try and get my exercises in when I get home from all the craziness. And then hopefully try and squeeze a third session in tomorrow. Not good when the windows creak and crack when there's banging coming from above. Anyway, I need to leave for work, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hi Arnie! Hi boy! We are on our first group walk of the day. We have Arnie, we have Coco, we have Enzo. Ready? Go! Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Thank you. Thank you. I'm very grateful that you picked that up while it was between my legs. Here we go. Tug of war is on. Tug of war is on with the Enzo and the Coco. Oh, do you remember when we came here yesterday and I said you can never quite know where it's safe to stand and where it's not? Well, yeah. This is what I meant. I am currently up to my knee in mud from one step and I have Arnie trying to push me down into it. I'm glad you two are helping. Thankfully there's a piece of... Oh, I made struggles. Can I put up here? I'm free. That is not easy to get out of. You lot were very helpful. We are on our final walk of the day and Bazzy has me all to himself this afternoon. Go!
Is Fanny arrested for her crimes?
I've not done any crimes. So I'm home from work and we've actually been to, in the time I've actually finished work, we've been to Costco and I've also had something to eat. I'm just currently waiting for my food to settle. And then about 8 o'clock, which is in half an hour, I'm going to actually do my exercises. However, I wanted to do some voiceover practice-y stuff today because my studio is still in progress. I haven't quite sorted the issue with the non-sticky foam right now. But I thought, you know what, I'll have a go at some tongue twisters today because practicing your vocal soliloquy apparently is... A soliloquy? What am I trying to say? Practicing your ability to say different words is apparently very good for you. So I'm going to do some tongue twisters. And apparently these ones are easy. I disagree. The first few I actually do quite well, and then there's one that I'm really getting stuck on. A big black bear sat on a big black bug. A bragging baker baked black bread. A happy restart that. A happy hippo hopped and hiccuped. See, I can do these quite easily. These really are easy. A lump of red leather, a red leather lump. This is the one I'm stuck on. A proper cup of coffee from a proper cup... The problem is, every time I get it wrong, I get the giggles. A proper cup of coffee... A proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. Oh, I got it, just. It is hard, that one. Try saying that one. Try saying a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. Or you automatically want to say copper twice. A proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. A quick-witted cricket... A quick-witted cricket. No, that didn't sound right. A quick-witted cricket. A quick-witted cricket critic. A real rare whale. That actually wasn't too bad, that one. A sailor went to see what he could see. And all he could see was sea. Well, that was easy. A turbot's not a burbot, for a turbot's a butt. But a burbot's not. I don't see how that's a tongue twister, but okay. An elephant was asphyxiated in the asphalt.
What?
An elephant was asphyxiated in the asphalt.
You know.
I didn't do it. Are our oars oak? That's hard enough to read. Are our oars oak? I think I'm actually okay at these tongue twisters. I'm not doing too bad. Saying that, these are meant to be the easy ones. Betty's big bunny bobbled in the bulberry bush. No, it didn't. Betty's big bunny bobbled by the blueberry, not bulberry. It's not a mulberry bush. Betty's big bunny bobbled by the blueberry bush. Can you can a can as a can a can a can? Can you can a can as a can as a can a can? Those are the easy ones. Those are like a handful of the easy ones. These tongue twisters go on forever. So let's have a go at the harder ones. Because, you know, they're fun. A big blue bug bit a big black dog on his big black nose. That was easy. Black bloke's back, break block broke. A box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuit. Already I heard my song skipping letters there. A box of biscuits, a box of mixed. Why is that word hard to say? A box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer. A box of mixed biscuits. Why was that so hard to say? A box of biscuits, a box of mixed. A box of biscuits, a box of mixed. A box of biscuits, a box of a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, not a box. A box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer. Finally. A flea and a fly in a flue? What the hell? What? A flea and a fly in a flue were in prison, so what could they do? Said the fly, let us flee. Said the flea, let us fly. So they flew through a floor in the flue. And a nurse anaesthetist unearthed a nest. Just the word anaesthetist is a blooming tongue twister. Anaesthetist. Why can I suddenly not say anaesthetist? Anaesthetist. Why can I not say that word suddenly? How do you say it? How do you say the word I'm trying to say? Anaesthetist. Anaesthetist. A nurse anaesthetist. How the hell are you meant to do a tongue twister when you can't even say the word anaesthetist? A nurse anaesthetist unearthed a nest. And a pessimistic. Wow, I need a break. I need a break from tongue twisters. A pessimistic pest exists amidst us. I'm starting to think that's me. A smart fella and a fella smart. It takes a smart fella to say a fella smart. I must be smart then. Let's have a go at one of these even harder. I'm usually actually quite good at the even harder ones. Like I can do the seashore one quite easily in Peter Piper. Oh, this is fun. A bitter biting bitten, bitter better. I can't even read these words. There's too many similar letters. A bitter biting bitten, bitter better biting bitten. A bitter biting bitten, bitter better biting bitten. What the hell's a bitten? And the better biting bitten bit the bitter biting bitten back. Said the bitter biting bitten to the better biting bitten. Better biting bitten. This is just the same word repeated. It's really annoying. This is harder to read than it is to say. A bitter biting bitten bit a better biting bitten. And the better biting bitten bit the bitter biting bitten back. Said the bitter biting bitten to the better biting bitten. I'm a bitter biting bitten back. Frick. A maid named Lady Marmalade made mainly lard and Why did I say laminade? A maid named Lady. Slow down. Speak. Think and speak at the same time. Do not let your brain get ahead of you. A maid named Lady Marmalade made mainly lard and laminade. Laminade's a new thing. A maid named Lady. A maid named Maidy Laminade. A maid named Maid. It's not Maidy. It's Lady. A maid named Lady Marmalade made mainly lard and lemonade. Milady lamely never made a well-named labelled marmalade. I think that's enough for tongue twisters for the night. Ugh, that's took up a good 10 minutes of my time. So it is time for me to have a quick stretch. Get my exercise just done.
There we go, day 12, successfully still on track. Up to 2 sessions this week, I've got one more to do, which I'll try to do tomorrow. But I still, as usual, have a random burst of energy after mobility session, so I am going to try and squeeze in some press-ups and some scapular pulls like I did the other day. My legs have had enough, like that mobility session takes up a lot of squats. I am going to do some other kind of training, the strength training. In case you didn't know, I just did that little celebratory dance. That's the first time I've done scapular pulls. I've been able to lift my feet off the floor. The last 3 times I've trained it, my toes have always had to stay on the floor. That's the first time I've actually pulled my feet off the floor. I've lifted my whole body weight. Oh, that makes me so happy. And now I need to do 2 more sets.
No, we did. Well, that didn't work.
Tell you what, wide arm pull-ups or wide arm scapular pulls, that's a whole different muscle group to normal length pulls. Oh, yeah, I thought it was the same scapular move. No, completely different muscles involved.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Now, you're doing down up there, down here. So I've not actually attempted any tricep dips yet in part of my strength training. I do need to start incorporating tricep dips though. My mobility training covers a lot of squats, so I don't really worry about squats right now. My squats are going to build up slowly, but I haven't started incorporating tricep dips yet, so I'm really in the mood to do them. So I'm going to attempt to do them tonight. Now I know for a fact I'm going to have my feet on the floor because I do not have the strength to not put my feet on the floor or on the sides, on the bars, wherever they end up going. I might also do some leg raises, get some core workout in there, but first triceps it. Oh no, I may not be able to record this, my battery's about to die. No. Oh, I might be able to plug you in and charge it at the same time. No chance. I can jump up into it and I can lock my arms out, which holds my body weight, but the second I unlock my arms, I just drop. So I need to shrink this down a bit and probably switch it to the kitchen counter and do some triceps on the kitchen counter. I'm going to try that. But considering my battery does need charging on the camera, I'm going to have to take this next video on my phone. So it's going to be a bit of a different audio, video quality.
you want to do the jetpack actually?
I don't know why. I genuinely thought when I was going to try and do leg lifts, I thought I'd be at the same level that I was when I was doing my pole fitness, when I could do like 90-degree straight leg lifts without an issue, and right now I'm struggling to pick up my knees. That's hard, that's not easy. Oh, my camera just died as I finished my last set, but that's fine because it managed to get everything last set. So I can prove I did it. That's day 12, officially complete. Mobility training and calisthenics training, all done. And originally I was only planning on doing half of my mobility training. I ended up doing the full of mobility training and doing strength training. So it just shows sometimes all you actually need to do to get started is just do that first rep or first set. Once that first set is over, you just want to carry on. It's weird. But I am going to take the rest of the night to chill, work on some voiceover stuff, and possibly do some video editing, whatever the hell I feel like. More than anything, I'm going to go get a shower now. And I will see you guys in the morning for day 13. Day 13, is it? Yes. Day 13 tomorrow, when we are going back to Park Run for week 2. Day 13. I don't know how well you can hear me because I've got my headphones in. Whew. We're out at Park Run and I've managed to run all the way to the field, which is about 2.5k I think. Just short 2.5k without stopping, which is good. Got no idea what my time is like. Just hoping for the best right now. Just hoping to get to that finish line. Just reached the 4k sign. It's only my second walk in the whole run, which is good. I've not even checked my watch, I've got no idea what time I'm on. I've had it out, I'm doing it. I've only got 1k left to go. We're at the final bridge. Finally at the final bridge. About 500 metres left to go. Oh, there we go, Park Run over. But I don't really know how to do this because there's nowhere I can really balance you without staring at my double chin or staring any other way. So my watch has stopped. Yeah, about 42 minutes and 50 seconds. According to my watch, I don't know what my official time was, but that beats my time of last week, which was 45 minutes. 45 minutes 37, I think I did it in, so it beats my time by nearly 3 minutes from last week, which is good. And I only walked 3 times. I think I walked 3 times in total. The second walk was no longer than like 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, the third walk wasn't much longer than 10 seconds. I walked for the whole of the field and I walked for 30 seconds to a minute around the 4k marker. Well, other than that, that's actually not too bad. I did pretty well there. I'm quite proud of that. Still got a long way to go to catch up to my personal best, which is like 31 minutes from 7 years ago. Don't really know if I can class that as a personal best anymore, considering I was at a completely different stage in my life back then. Time to go home, get showered, and then get redressed because I'm taking my nephew out for the day to one of his favourite weekend pastimes. Now the end of Saturday. I say the end of Saturday, it's about 8 o'clock and I've already done exercise today. I've done a 5k. I'm not worried about doing strength training or anything. My muscles need a rest from yesterday's strength training. I just watched the funniest blooming thing from, it's a clip from 8 out of 10 Cats where one of the comedians does like the wire thingy, and oh my god, I've just been in the kitchen in hysterics. It was absolutely hilarious. It's now the end of the day. I've had a very busy day, to be honest. I forgot to vlog anything, but I went to the cafe with my nephew. We had pizza each. He played Pokemon trading games with his friends. I had a chat with one of his friends' dads, who is quite regularly there. We ended up having a chat and a catch up. Then we did a bit of shopping because I needed a few bits for the house. And then after coming home, my nephew played on the Xbox. I did some video editing and got a video out for my Parrots channel. And I've just finished uploading it. And I was actually about to watch a few YouTube videos, but today was the first episode of the new UK Gladiators. I was addicted to Gladiators when I was a kid. I loved it so much. It was one of my biggest fitness motivators when I was younger. And I remember so badly wanting to be a gladiator. And then the reboot came out about 10 years ago and it was fantastic. I loved it and nearly no one watched it. So it didn't continue past like 1 or 2 seasons, which I was gutted for. So I was
desperate to get involved with that, and it's just been released again recently due to a very big rise in ninja obstacle sports and the British Obstacle Course Championships and the whole UK Ninja Sports Championships things going on. So it's just been re-released. I'm so excited. I badly want to watch it, so I'm going to finish this last couple of YouTube videos and then I'll watch the new Gladiator and see what it's like. I'm so excited for it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not going to the podium? Are you insane?
Apparently you are.
They're freaking... They're playing Hang Tough, which Bradley Walsh did an amazing joke about, by the way. They're playing Hang Tough. The guy got to the podium on the other side, stayed on the fucking rings and went back to the Gladiator.
He just wanted to cuddle.
I don't care if he just wanted a cuddle. He just lost 5 points because he didn't drop onto the podium. Is he crazy? Oh my God. I am loving this new series, by the way. I'm about 45 minutes in now. It's an hour-long program. I am freaking loving it. It is hilarious. It's just like the original. The new referee they've got in sounds just like John Anderson from back in the day. He's got a great voice for it. Bradley Walsh and his son, I can't remember his name. Bradley Walsh and his son are an amazing, like, what they called?
Duo.
Yeah, comedy duo, presenter duo. They are doing a fantastic job. Bradley Walsh's jokes are phenomenal. His son is doing just as well. They are absolutely great. The gladiators themselves are really wonderful, like, characters, people. They've done a really great job with the auditioning and the hiring of the gladiators. The contenders they've got on are freaking hilarious as well. They've, like, this Finley guy that's currently on. He's fantastically wonderful showman. He's brilliant to watch. But it's really good, and it feels so much like the original from back in the 90s. It's so good, but with like a modern day twist. It's so good. I love it. I am loving this new series. This is going to be my Saturday thing now, every Saturday I'm going to be sitting down to watch my Gladiators because this is just so good. It's filling my heart with so much joy and happiness. I'm laughing. It's great. I freaking love it. It's wonderful. Another thing I'm loving about this new Gladiators is one of the new Gladiators, Fury, is the first ever deaf gladiator. And for those of you who may or may not know, I am actually learning British Sign Language because I want British Sign Language to be more inclusive. I want it to be more well known, and I'm so glad it's actually now part of the GCSEs and things. It's one of those, it's wonderful to see the representation there. It's just so cool that they've got a deaf gladiator. That's just amazing. Everything about this is right. They have done everything right, and it's just so good. So good. I am so happy they brought this series back. And I'm not going to lie, if they do a second series, or even better yet, a third series, God, what I would love to do a third series. I would love to be a contender in this. I would freaking love to be a contender in this. And like watching Gladiator as a kid, wanting to be a contender, wanting to be a gladiator, I would love to be a contender on this show. Oh, I'm so happy it's back. Day 14 of being consistent. Consistency we are doing. I've actually missed breakfast this morning because I had a dog walk and I woke up late. So I literally got up, sorted the parrots out, went straight out for my dog walk, and I've not long got home. And I'm actually trying something new for my dinner today. We went to Costco on Friday and we got these noodles, which are like Korean. I think they're Korean. I could be wrong. They might even be Indian. I have no idea. They could be even Chinese. I haven't got a clue. But we got these new noodles and I'm very confused because I thought they were like super noodles. So I was expecting just like put them in a pan, boil the noodles and add in the sauce while they're boiling and wait for the boiling to be finished and they're done. No, apparently you boil the noodles separately, which is what I'm doing now. I really need to clean the oven, but that's another matter. I am boiling the noodles now, so that is in progress. But then it comes with all these different sachets. You've got like soy sauce, seasoning sauce, and then you've got this bamboo sauce. I have no idea what bamboo sauce is. Can that focus on that? Not a clue what that is. And chili. Now I'm not going to be adding the chili because I don't like spicy food anyway. But this is the first time I've made anything like this. I've never done it before where you put the seasoning mixes in the bowl first and then add the noodles. It seems a bit backwards, but we're going to try it. And hopefully it's nice. Now apparently you add the sauces as you prefer, so some more sauces you don't need to add, some sauces you do, but I've got no idea. This is the first time I've done this and I'm winging it. I've got no clue, literally no clue. Just gonna see how it goes. One thing I got from town yesterday was this baklava. One of Jason's relatives is actually Turkish. They ended up having a wedding over in Turkey as well as here in England, and Jason's family got introduced to a lot of really nice Turkish food. One of the things they got introduced to was baklava, and Jason always said he loves baklava, and I'd never tried it before getting with Jason. And then one day, I can't remember if we came across it by accident or whether or not his relative made some for us, but it was absolutely delicious. One of the nicest things I've ever eaten. We actually found a Turkish stall in the market where we live, and they actually sell big packs of proper baklava, like Turkish baklava. So we always end up getting some anytime we go into town. So I've now got a nice big thing of baklava, which we're taking to Jason's mum and dad's with us tonight. I need to put these seasonings into the bowl so that I can actually try these new noodles. Oh, that doesn't look nice. Oh my God, I'm not gonna say what that looks like to me. Well, this is just turning into a sticky mess. I cooked the noodles for way too long and they ended up going almost starchy and producing this weird, like, thick white gloop, which I wasn't too keen on. We're gonna try it. I don't know why I've just gone into the fridge. We're gonna try. I was getting a drink, that's why. I'll work on drink in a minute, because at the moment the cat wants out. They smell nice. They definitely smell, I want to say Asian, but that might be a bit rude. But they have that sort of Asian seasoning. Hi, girls. Very sticky. I've definitely cooked them too long. They're very, very sticky noodles right now. Hey, they're nice. Oh, they're really nice. I have no idea. I know there's soy sauce in there. And that boom. Where have you gone? You've lost me. There we go. I know there's soy sauce in there. You're really struggling to focus on me today. Hi. I know there's soy sauce in here. Other than that, I've not got a clue what that 1 pow or whatever it was sauce was, but it's really nice. That is really, really nice. Probably should have more than just noodles for dinner, let's be honest, but I'll get a bit of food later, it'll be alright. Oh, I like these. Oh, I'll have these again. Jeez Louise, these are gorgeous. That is the best instant noodles I have had ever. Oh, it is, they're so Moorish. Plan of action for the rest of the day, now that I have myself a lovely hot chocolate. Plan of action for the rest of the day is finish these absolutely lovely noodles and then head upstairs. You alright over there, Lyra? They're causing noise in the background as always. We are going to head upstairs and we are going to attempt to continue fixing our voiceover studio. I've actually gone and bought a shed ton of command strips from Amazon, and hopefully I've got enough to try and stick all the foam onto the wall, and hopefully it'll do a better job than the adhesive tape. Literally every how-to video online suggests using command strips or gluing them to a giant piece of cardboard and then sticking the cardboard up on the wall with the command strips. We're going to try the command strip option first. I'm about to head upstairs to actually do the voiceover studio thing, and it's freezing in my house. Let me show you just how cold it is. We've had the heating on. The heater, or the radiator and the heater is on, and I can't feel it. I am that cold. The cat... Come on! She's literally face squishing the damn radiator. It's that cold. And I am sorry, Quaffle. It's way too zoomed in. You are not coming upstairs with me because you'll try and destroy the place. Go on. You have to stay here. So the very first thing I need to try and do is take off all that goddamn sticky tape off the wall, which clearly didn't work. All that freaking sticky tape and it still didn't keep them up. Oh, these command strips better work. Okay, so the sticky tape on this side of the wall has actually come off really, really easily. The stuff on this side of the wall, they ain't budging. It is stuck tight. Oh my God. It's literally... It's like proper glued on there. Oh my God, I'm really struggling to get this off. It's actually upset me a little because this adhesive tape isn't meant to damage the walls. You've lost me in focus again. There we go. Hi. This adhesive tape isn't meant to damage the wall. It's meant to be one that you can take on and off easily. This has very clearly pulled away some patches of paint. So I'm not too happy about that, but I now need to work out how the hell I'm gonna get the rest of this adhesive tape off because this really isn't budging. It is on tight. Literally nothing's working at this point. The only way I'm going to get this off is probably with the scraper, but to do that I would end up damaging the wall quite heavily. I may just have to leave it there and hope it doesn't affect the actual command tape too much. But now I've got a slightly other problem, is because I've had to use chemicals to try and get it off. It's going to be really, 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 really hard to clean the wall so that the command strips actually stick on. Right, so the first 4 are up. I'm not holding my breath just yet because I've already noticed one has started to come away. I've just had to repress it against the wall in the hope of trying to re-secure it. And it's annoying because it's the exact same thing that happened with the normal adhesive tape. It was the part that's attached to the wall has stayed against the wall, and it's the bit against the foam that's actually come off. So we're gonna leave it as this. I did want to try and do more, but I don't want to waste the command strips if it doesn't work. So I'm gonna leave these 4 up, and I'm gonna come back in an hour, see how they're doing, and then I'm going to leave it possibly overnight. And if they survive overnight, then I might continue with it tomorrow. I'm gonna see how this one does first. And almost on command, I've literally just gone to adjust it slightly, and look at that. It's already coming off, which is freaking irritating because it's not meant to come off. I'm gonna put some pressure on it again. Oh, this is just getting irritating now. This is just getting irritating now because I don't understand why it keeps coming off, because literally every YouTube video you watch says use command strips, use command strips, use command strips. I'm using command strips, it's still not working. It might just be those 2. It could even be that the room temperature is too cold. It could be a multitude of other things. It could be something to do with the paint that's on the wall. I just don't know. It can't be to do with the paint because the actual command strips are sticking to the wall just fine, so it could be the actual foam or whatever the foam's made of. Whether or not it's made of a different material to most of the foam, I don't know. It's annoying, so I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm going to leave these up for a few hours, see how they get on. Hopefully I'll come back to all 4 still being up. If not, then we need to go to plan C, which, if this doesn't work, I'll tell you what plan C is.
See, I was just about to leave the room, and again, this bit's come off. Like, that's sticky, but it's just not sticking to this damn foam. What is it about this foam that just will not stick? It's not even the wall, it's not the tape, it's the foam. Nothing is sticking to this damn foam. Oh my god, here as well? Seriously? In for another 58 million seconds. God's sake.
Like I said, I'm going to give it an hour. I'm going to maybe edit some YouTube stuff, maybe watch a few videos. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do. I'm going to do something. Don't know what that something's going to be yet, but I'm going to do something. Maybe make another hot chocolate, get some water. Option C is basically getting a giant piece of cardboard, preferably very light cardboard, and basically gluing them down to the giant piece of cardboard and then attaching the cardboard to the wall. That's my last option that I know of. That failing that, I may seriously struggle to actually get a voiceover studio set up. Oh, so dark now. Believe it or not, it's only about 4:15, maybe 4:30. And we have light. All right, we are going to nip upstairs and check on Mycoff to see whether or not these things have survived the last hour. There has been a huge temperature drop in the last hour, so I really am not holding out hope that these have actually stayed up, but we'll see. Oh, they stayed up. Okay, let's see how, well, that's not looking positive. That has very, very visibly come away from the sticky, as has that one there. That one stayed attached, which is good, but this one has very visibly come off from both sides. Very, very obviously come off from both sides. There's only really this bit keeping it on. That's completely come off. Ugh. Another fail.